Today we're going to talk about what to do starting tomorrow with the pre-patch as soon as the update goes through, probably about, I think it's about 11 or 12 Pacific time. I wanted to show you this. So yesterday we went and looked for the book so that we could have fish finding. We can track fish. We said find fish. The waterlogged book that we found in Zangermarsh, but just the stuff that I fished up. You can see it's not a lot of gold. So 28, 66, 33. I still got about, oh, what, 250 gold just by some of the stuff that I fished up from those pools. So that's pretty good. Once I close this out, it'll tell me. So I got 275 gold just for that stuff. So let's talk about tomorrow. I'm on one of my druids. I have two druids on this server. This one I started leveling leatherworking, and so I want to keep him there just so that I have that. You can see I've gone through. I've got Zandalar patterns. I've got Legion patterns, um, but I highly recommend a druid if you're going to start a new character, or if you have one, level it up because they are by far the best for gathering. All of the crates that I got from the when I was fishing in the Darkmoon Fair, we got all of this stuff too, and it's all really good potions or flasks that you can use, and I think they'll come in handy. And so, want to keep the leather working on this one. In Dragonflight, it's going to be really difficult, in my opinion, to level from the beginning, and it's going to take a lot of supplies, and so that's why you need to have a skinner, a miner, and an herbalist as a druid, because in the druid you can stay in flight form, you can skin, and you can herb. It pops you out of this for mining, but that's okay. Um, and so what we're going to do now is we're going to talk about sorry, had to pause there. We're going to talk about what to do starting tomorrow. Um, you get 50% more experience, and in my opinion, there are certain places that you should try and level. For instance, up until Draenor, really not worth even trying to level. I started leveling, I think it was this character, as a matter of fact. I went to um, the Wrath of Lich King and tried leveling there, and it was very tedious. Took a long time, didn't get anything worth really any real experience with just the quest. So what I went to do is um, I went to Draenor over here, and if you look on Draenor, this is pretty much when it started. I think I've done a whole bunch of these already, but what you're looking for is uh, the little swords that are crossed here. Of course, I'm not going to be able to find one now that I'm looking for it. Uh, there are a lot of those in this area. There's some in Legion, and there's some uh, in Battle for Azeroth. So if you go to these areas and you find the two swords that are crossed, I'm pretty sure I did all of them there. Um, and there's nothing like getting a work phone call while you're trying to record a video. So I went to BFA because I knew there was something there. I've pretty much done everything that I could in Frostfire Ridge and Gorgron and stuff like that. And I haven't been to the Broken Isles on this character, but you can see these cross swords here for your bonus objective. That's what you're looking for. If you could see, the reward is 12,550 XP just for killing gorillas. If you have a skinner, you can skin them. So that's going to not only increase that 4171 on your gold silver, but you're also going to get the leather for the gorillas. You sell that on the auction house. I just started questing here because I wasn't getting uh, a lot of luck. I didn't have a lot of luck in Draenor, and I could go to the Broken Isles. I could do it there. I did a little bit of questing here. I actually went through a lot of this. Um, got Stormheim. I didn't go to Suramar. I hate Suramar. it's just ridiculous. So I've got all of those done, uh, everything through Draenor done, and so that's why I went um, to Zandalar. That's why I went here. I just started. I haven't done any of these other areas, but they all have bonus objectives, and they're all that kind of XP. So my guess is tomorrow, and I'll have to look when I log on after the reset. The XP should be up to a close to 20,000. So if you do a whole bunch of these, you don't have to do the quest line. You can just look at these 12,550 for that one. Um, if you just do the bonus objectives, you're getting a lot more XP than you would trying to run through the quest line. So we'll get up in here tomorrow, start working on that one. My other druid is only level 27. He's actually in Draenor right now, and I want to say he's in Gorgron, but I'm waiting until that reset so that I can get that XP buff. So it's something to think about tomorrow when you log on after the reset. You want to start leveling your alts. I'll show you what I've got. I've got a ton of alts on a lot of servers. None of them here are at 60. I got a druid here that I need to get up to 60. Um, these are alliance characters. I don't think I'm going to level those because I don't like the alliance. Tried the shaman, not really impressed. Mages, really, really hard for me. I don't like things that take a lot of button pushing. I like it super simple. That's why I like hunters. I like druids. I like demon hunters. They're just a handful of buttons that you have to press, and especially with the druids, when you can gather when you're in flight form, big advantage. So I hope this helps you guys. Make sure that you log on tomorrow. You're going to have up until the pre-patch, which launches on October 28th. So you're going to have about 23 days to get all of your alts leveled up. If I also have alts on a few other realms that I need to level up. This was new players that I started with a couple of friends, and none of them are even close. I do have this one alliance character that I started just to see what Sandalore looked like as an alliance, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So I've got these three. I might level this one up, but you want to get them up to 60 so that you can start gathering. I wouldn't recommend crafting anything for at least the first month because the price of everything is going to be through the roof. So you're going to make a ton of gold the first 4 to 6 weeks, maybe even 8 weeks during the when Dragonflight launches. And so I would recommend gathering, and then as you go through the quest lines and stuff, you can level up whether you want to do leatherworking, um, tailoring, alchemy, whatever. The way I understand it is there are going to be specializations, and I've seen several videos on how to work, and you have to level everything up, and you're going to need a ton uh, of consumable goods, and a ton of ore and herbs and stuff like that in order to be able to level up. So I think the cost of goods, even with the changes to the auction house, I think everything is going to be super, super expensive. So let the guys that want to craft right off the bat pay the price because they're not going to go out and farm their own stuff. They're going to buy everything off the auction house. They want to be the very first one to get that level 3 sword uh, built, and your specialization. If you don't know, you can only specialize in one thing per character. So if you're going to be a blacksmith, you're going to have to be an armor smith and a weaponsmith. You're going to have two different characters to do it. I've got all of this transmog that hasn't sold yet, but anyway. And it's the same for everything. You level up your herbs. There's a lot of different levels for that. It's the same with leatherworking, same with tailoring. You're going to have to specialize. So you're going to want to farm as much as you can, sell that, get a ton of gold, and then down the road, you can start leveling professions. Hope this helps. If you guys uh, learn anything, if you like the video, hit the like button. You can subscribe if you want. Brand new channel, trying to build it. It's no fluff. I don't give you any BS. It's just straight real world stuff. You can drop a comment if you know anything that you think I need to know. Again, I'm not a professional. I'm a very, very, very casual player. I play maybe a couple hours a day.